Hi. Hi. Let me try that again. Hey, this is Genus Entertainment, or Genus, whatever you want to call me. The decade is coming to an end, so I thought it would be appropriate to react to the stuff I've made over the decade. It's Christmas Eve. I plan on doing a Christmas animation. I did not even start, so maybe next year. Also, you're seeing my face. This is technically not the first time on this channel. There's a bunch of unlisted videos with me in it, with my face. And you'll probably see it. You'll see how I've progressed as an animator and other stuff. And let's see. Alright, we got our first video. Sonic the Hedgehog glitch. This is technically not my first video. The first one was actually in 2008, and I literally was trying to figure out how to use a computer and Windows Movie Maker. So I took a bunch of pictures that was saved to my mom's computer and made a slideshow. And I called it The Floor. Pretty cool, eh? It was not good, but I'm kind of sad I deleted it because it could have been shown in this video and it would have literally been the first video I've ever made. Nowadays, I don't like to delete stuff just because I can look back on it further down the line. Alright.
Hello YouTube, and this is a remake on how to do that.
Oh god, it is super,
okay, first of all, put your red
super shaky.
Red. First of all, you gotta die, so commit suicide.
Oh god.
Run into there. Okay? Now, you can let go when fast.
So fast, yes, enlighten us.
Seth, can you hold the camera for me?
This video sucks. Don't rate it.
That's my brother. And
No.
oh boy.
So,
Essentially, the glitch is in Sonic 06, and you'd have to take this red gem that you buy in the game, and it slows down time. You use that gem's ability, and you kill yourself. You kill Sonic. It makes you really fast,
watch closely. I can go back.
and you can sort of clip through
Well,
certain doors that you wouldn't be able to in the multiplayer game mode. Yeah, it's something. I mean, I guess that's my start. Next up is, oh god.
Hi everyone, I'm going to show you a video
Um.
on my portfolio. It has all my drawings and everything. Which stands for folder.
I'm actually kind of wearing a similar shirt. The striped blue shirt. My style has not changed at all. I'm in that same room. This video is recorded in this room. 2011, 8 years ago. The battery's dying. So the camera just died. So here,
Sonic versus Goku.
yeah, we have Sonic versus Goku. Wow, it's bad. But I guess that's to be expected of 11-year-old me. So you see Sonic's holding like a sword that kind of looks like clouds from Final Fantasy. And that, I believe, that is because there used to be like this Flash game online. The sprite they used with Sonic, it was sort of like an RPG-ish game, and he had Cloud Sword. I'm going to assume that is where I got that from. Yeah, maybe I'll redraw this at the end of the video.
Some random kid with
Yeah,
red hair.
a random guy. Danny Phantom.
Okay, next. Alternate universe Danny Phantom.
Alternate universe Danny Phantom.
What? Green Goblin. I know. What? You meanie. Left.
Meanie? Oh man, meanie.
Ha ha ha.
So, before I play this one, I guess, to give some context, before any cut, I was saying pause, because at the time I found like this neat trick on the phones at the time. You could pause the recording and then resume it. And then if I, pause it, I move to a different spot, it looks like I teleported or disappeared. And it's not an obvious jump cut, except it is an obvious jump cut. And so that's basically what this video is. Wow. Jeez. Keep on pausing. I say that's all, but okay. I don't have much to say about that one. Moving on. Okay, context for this one. As you can see, there's a logo down there. This is like one of the. This is like one of those things where it like makes an animation sort of for you. You create these characters and you fill in the dialogue and basically put in a pre-made. Everything's pre-made essentially.
A few months ago, the boys learned a valuable lesson. The lesson of friendship. This is where it all started. Now, for our featured presentation.
You shouldn't be in the street. It's dangerous.
So what? Shut up, Eric. I hate you. We shouldn't be friends anymore.
Wow, that is harsh.
Oh no.
I kill you with this. Kami-ha-ha-me.
And that is how you deal with a friend. Thank you for watching.
Let's dissect this. This guy says I hate you to his supposed friend. I mean, at this point, pretty sure they're just not friends to begin with. And so he cries, and then he gets up and says, "I'll kill you with this." I think.
I kill you with this.
Kill you with this. And then he says, "Kamehameha."
Kami-ha-ha-me.
And that is how you deal with a friend.
And her eyes at the end, it's... Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. No. Skip. We have video again. So yes, we've looked at some stuff, but right here we have my first animation made by myself that still exists. I technically did some tests before this, but this is the first one that exists, so Sonic versus Goku. This would later define my YouTube channel. Okay, so I guess there's no audio. Sonic has a health bar. Oh, he's become Super Saiyan. And Super Saiyan 4 Goku. I guess let's go. So Goku says, "Now meat," spelled M-E-A-T, as in like beef and pork, instead of M-E-E-T. The funny thing about that is you can see the A looks weird there. It's because I spelled it right the first time and thought I spelled it wrong, and so put an E-A instead. I as you can see, I'm very, very intelligent. This is 2011. 11-year-old me cannot spell meat. So, yeah. And then he's blown away with a big beam of energy. Sonic falls. Oh, he's Dark Supersonic for no reason now. And they're still fighting. Goku hits Sonic. Oh, there's suddenly sound. Okay. So the sound is from this thing called like a Spartan remix at the time. Yeah. I don't know. We can also see I didn't remove the background here for Sonic's sprite. That's a thing. Oh, and the sprite changed now. And stuff changed. All bark, no bite. But you put up a good fight. I am the true ultimate life form, so Sonic is emulating some Shadow the Hedgehog here. So we get a few more animations like that, but then we get my very first big YouTube video of sorts. This is still 2011. I actually end up remaking this animation because I hated it. I remade it in Flash. And we get an explosion sound. Oh, so there was a continuity here. The previous fight animations did happen. Oh, Goku's he's just taking it. Yeah. And then Shadow's hitting Sonic. Sonic's just staying there. So after that, I start doing Minecraft videos.
Hey YouTube.
So we're back again with the
Some tricks with hiding your chest.
with the camera recording the computer screen.
Would get there.
No, it's not even a computer. It's a TV at the time. I didn't have a laptop in 2012. Not July of 2012. I get my laptop September of 2012. No stacked items in Minecraft. So this place actually holds a lot of memory. The world no longer exists, but I, with a bunch of friends on Xbox Live, we like built this town, this city, which is why you see these like cobblestone roads and stuff.
It stopped raining.
I accidentally deleted this place,
Real life.
and it sucks. It sucked a lot at the time because we had a lot of fun making it. Was the sound?
2 blocks wide.
The sound is not
Wire it.
synced.
Switch.
Which
There. Now you covered it from the inside. You want to get out?
I don't know how
Well, you're
this it could get unsynced.
See? Now let's make the little
'Cause
tunnel.
The video
Lead.
and audio was recorded onto the same device.
That's a little room. It leads to this bigger room.
That's weird. Unless I put my world online and the world was lagging, I guess.
A remake.
Remake. I'm also noticing at the bottom of each of these videos, I liked my own video. Very classy. Jump ahead a bit more. Okay, so we get a whole lot of Minecraft through 2012. We also see some gaming here on my laptop after I actually get my first laptop, which is fun times. You know, I had fun during that period of my life. So it's just Sonic. Oh, it's supposed to be Sonic versus Broly. This project never came into fruition. Oh, super speed. So something I also like to practice, I guess, if that's the right word, is special effects. And so even to this day, I'm still, practicing special effects in film school. And so I guess littered throughout this, you will find like random special effects tests because I was always trying to figure out how to do something. So this is supposed to be super speed, and it's done in Sony Vegas. And basically, I masked myself out and just moved him across the screen. I used Gaussian blur, and I blurred it in both the X and Y direction, which was, well, okay, watching this now, this doesn't seem that bad. Like, it looks terrible, but if I had just blurred it horizontally, I could probably get away with a lot more, and like feathered the mask a whole lot more. So we got here my super jump test, which is literally just footage in reverse. So there's younger me of my glasses now. I did a voiceover. See, I had some brain cells. I did some audio to make it feel like it wasn't reversed, even though it was. Some background, it's basically copied off another animator. Like the whole plot and everything, I didn't trace, but the plot, the premise, I think I even used some sound from his animations. The animator is Rick Murray. He did these things called Rick's Minecraft Tales. And him and Alvin Earthworm did a bunch of cool sprite animations. And that's what made me do, Sonic and Goku versus Chad and Vegeta. But Rick made me, give that extra push to do some hand-drawn animation because I really wanted to make my own Minecraft animated series. Copyrighted music. Carol of the Bells. Fitting for Christmas. Oh, this was actually uploaded on Christmas. It's so bad. And it's just tweened. Let me go back. Okay, so this is long for no reason. Oh. So some sandfalls. This is, like I said, this is literally copied off Rick Murray, but done so much worse. Sand falls, and he tries to dig it out. He gets out a shovel, and he looks up, and water falls. Yeah, this is... It hurts how much it was copied off Rick Murray.
Whew. After 3 days of hard work, I'm finally done.
There's the first animated me. You hear my voice. The drawing is terrible. And yeah, ends on an explosion. I don't think my sense of timing has changed. I will no longer animate block people because it's harder to draw. This is still that is basically a drawing. It almost looks traced off Rick Murray. Or I was like looking at his video while doing this. It's so bad. Here we see lighting that still is prevalent in my art today. You see like a bright light source giving a whole lot of bloom, lens flare, and casting onto the characters. I still do that in my art today, because at heart I just never change. I think this one, unlike this one, was actually my own idea. Instead of being copied off Rick Murray. So I'm just walking along. I say I, but it's not me, it's Steve. So he's looking over his inventory. So this is slowly looking better. Now, I feel like that idea was copied off someone. I don't think it's Rick Murray, but I think that was copied off someone else. He's burning in the sunlight like a zombie. Oh, we get another of that shot, but it's daytime now. And a creeper blows him up. Oh, okay, we got some 3D. This idea is copied off Rick Murray. Oh, and I put a caption for lighting difficulties. Oh, I guess I diverged from Rick Murray there. He tries chasing after the ghast, and he falls. Another Minecraft tale. I called these Minecraft shorts. This music is not copyrighted, but is made by Rick Murray. I was a big fan. Oh, and yes. This music might be copyrighted, it's just... So... Okay. This idea is actually completely my own, I believe. In a sense, I guess. I think Google Plus was new, and my friend said somehow, his YouTube channel got deleted from Google Plus? I don't know. It was something like that, and I'm like, well, I gotta make an animation about this. And so instead of a creeper, and I'm mixing some 3D and 2D stuff here, an idea I got from Rick Murray. It was rendered in Blender, but my animation seems to be slightly getting better, and also my art. It also looks like the camera died again. Alright, this one is actually still public, and I had no idea what Genus or Tyler, Wildcat, or any of them looked like, except outside of their Gmod characters. And so I just made up their look.
I'm up the f***ing ladder so I don't have to look at your gooch.
I'm cleaning my bedroom, okay? Cleaning my bedroom.
Put your mask back on.
Lip sync is still something I have yet to really understand at this point.
Who's that in that picture frame?
That's
Is
nobody.
that your secret lover?
Nobody.
Huh? Well, you just cheated.
And I guess there's no real funny plot points in here.
Just shh. Okay, they'll never find us. You have a really big nose. You too. Oh, thanks, man. It wasn't a compliment.
One hider's left. One down.
Jeez, this is real This is something.
Hello there, fella.
Watch
Are you
this,
gonna
delirious.
What are you gonna do, huh? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
I was ready for family-friendly YouTube by censoring it.
I can't believe you killed Dr. Phil.
Now we have the remake of that earlier animation I mentioned. So, this is also, I believe, music from Rick Murray, but see, I animate in Flash now, and the animation looks loads better. So I'd say a big improvement from the last one, you know, besides just overall movement, is, you know, there's actual, like, camera going on. And, you know, the background moves, they're not just staying in place. Goku actually reacts to being hit in the face. But this is actually bad. They go off to the right, and then they're running to the left. That's not good. And then Sonic is just tired from running, apparently. I don't think Shadow landed a hit on him. Shadow's just running in the sky. I'm pretty sure I meant for his rocket boots to be, you know, what's propelling him, but still it looks off. Okay, I actually like this credit sequence where it just shows, you know, some of the sprites in it. And then here's the sequel. This was my intro at the time. So my old username. So I think this is drastically better than the first part. In both sound and animation. And also I think I was incorporating After Effects into this, so you'll see like lens flare whenever they're firing a beam, or, you know, on the sun right there. So they're getting, I think as this went on, I tried to be more, I essentially made the plot more, I don't know, convoluted in a sense. Because I was trying to explain, like, why they are doing the things they're doing and why stuff is happening. And so, you know, they're just getting warped back and forth between their worlds. And, you know, Goku's speech about Vegeta. This essentially Vegeta's motivation is like Majin Vegeta's, in the sense that he wants to be better than Goku, I guess. So going down this path. So Broly's destroying stuff. Sonic doesn't like it, and he also took everyone out in an instant. Sonic going dark. Oh. I'd say another big inspiration was Chakra X, I believe. The guy who made Sonic vs. Nazo, or, you know, just like the Nazo series. I think I was trying to get better with battle choreography, which is something I still suck at, and I can't do, so. You notice that Goku went Super Saiyan 3 here, and it essentially has, it like barely does anything. And yet, in the next part, the following part after this, he goes Super Saiyan 3 again, and it seems to do a whole lot more, and Broly's more powerful in the next part, so, you know, there's plot holes. Moving on to the next part, let's just move on. So here's the part I was talking about, the Super Saiyan 3. At the time, I think this was like my favorite part of the video. For one, like the music, which is Imagine Dragons, I think. Some shockwaves going on. I hated that part because it was so repetitive, but I liked this where he's Broly still overpowers him, and so we jump ahead, and Goku uses the power of Super Saiyan God. And Sonic, surprise, he's still alive. But he goes hypersonic. And some pixels are missing from his leg, so... I think someone in the comments got mad that I drew Goku at that moment. I think they like said like it was ugly and just like don't do it again, which I can understand. It was not a good drawing. And then we got Mario background. I should have done more with like Broly's beam because it's just like a static image being stretched and squashed. And then Shadow and Vegeta are back. Alright, moving on. This is more Ashes related stuff, and this was just a test for David's transformation, David's old design. So it's just I'm still learning how to do hand-drawn animation at this point. During this time, I considered this to be like really smooth, and I think I was pretty proud of myself. Looking, that's my old outro was a Minecraft thing. Yeah. Moving on, we got Five Nights at Freddy's animation. I remember this taking like quite a bit of work for me. What is this? This is 2015, so this is just 4 years ago. You know, it's a whole lot closer to my current art style. Here we see a bit of David's new design in this character. The guard. Is that it? Oh. It's supposed to be he survived the night and he's all bruised up. I don't even know what happened there. The ghost of Golden Freddy Boy killed him. I don't even know. Something. This is my 2015 outro. So it was uploaded in 2014, but it was supposed to be my outro for, you know, the rest of 2015. So you can see I still had not figured out lip sync. Also, the line art and the proportions are just terrible. Here we get to like some of the latest iterations of Ash's characters. We see his most current design in his hair, in his clothes. And that's Christina at the time. Yeah, there's not much here. Eventually I'll get around to animating this series. We're still in 2014 work. So I'm pretty sure this opening shot where he's jumping also ripped off of Rick Murray, but animated so much worse. But the rest is supposed to be my idea. It's all my most popular videos at the time. I remember really liking that shot with the dog. Oh god. The traced animation of him just running. And he's back in the world, but with the dog. And he's truly become Steve of Minecraft. Right, I had a lore. I was trying to build up a lore. It didn't work out. Not at all. Herobrine. And whatnot. Alright, live action stuff. Oh boy, it hurts. The only reason we're watching this is because there's a sequel to it that I made some years later. So this is more of the special effects stuff I was mentioning, and me trying to figure it out. Oh god. So it was basically, I'd dodge the tennis ball. This hurts to watch on many levels. So it seems like I win, and I got them all, but I missed one. And now we got some digi-kicks. I animated this for another YouTuber, because he asked me to at the time. Oh, this is the latest intro. We're in 2016 now, so the last video was 2014. This video is in 2016. Okay. So, still haven't figured out lip sync. Technically, I think this portion was animated in 2014. Yeah. It's bad. Portions are wonk, and most of it's just static with one moving component, which I guess is still how I animate today. And now here's the part I think was animated 2015? He has no arm for some reason.
Please, I need your opinion on something right now. No, you stay away from me. I need your opinion on my new background here. I'm gonna paint my.
I got better at lip sync, I guess.
On your new knife? Yeah, I got that. I just recently got that. I got it off eBay.
You still, if you see that lighting thing I was talking about, where it sort of shines in over the characters, that I still do to this day. And with a little cameo of myself in here.
I don't know how that works. Tell him what you're gonna do with the blood knife.
And I tried to incorporate this idea of, of an ongoing joke where a Mega Man blaster comes in and destroys Digi. Okay, so now we're getting into some Undertale. This is oh boy. This one, I think, animation-wise, there's not much to it. It was a comic dub done by Gal Guy King, Great VA. And I was like, wow, this is I like this. And so there were parts that I wanted to animate over. And I think the most notable animation piece is the lip sync I did for Flowey, which affected the very way I do lip sync to this day. For some reason, I animated it differently this time. This part.
Wait, you're different from the others. You're strong, too strong. What are you?
That is what changed the way I animate. And I guess what got me on Mark's radar, I think, because I think Mark tweeted about this, which would lead to me animating for him some years later. Forgotten and upcoming. I believe this is a video I made that was about projects that I had scrapped and projects that I had planned to do. I'm pretty sure almost all of these projects are scrapped. So I wanted to do a gumball thing.
What are you thinking? It's nearly midnight.
So I wanted to do a Sonic vs. Goku, which would be the fourth part after the Sonic and Goku and Vegeta and Shadow and Broly. This would be another part in that storyline. And it was supposed to be, they're actually supposed to be like training, like practicing with it. Yeah, it's a training match. And so they fight. My animation, I guess its sprites had gotten better. Fire Sonic, so we see my inspiration from Alvin Earthworm coming in. And we go. We got Super Saiyan and Supersonic. Got Hypersonic, and I think he goes Super Saiyan Blue here, with a completely different set of sprites. So, I guess at the time... Oh, so, yeah, okay, so not everything was scrapped in here. The Vanos animation later got released.
Footsteps!
Oh no, oh no,
God,
oh no,
oh
we're
God.
on the same spot. He left us.
No, we were on the bed!
He left us on the bed.
My lip sync, not great, so I guess I still needed to work on it.
There he is!
Don't move, nobody fucking back.
I hope he doesn't see us.
And what was this? This later got released as well. I think it's unlisted now. So, yeah.
Who are you? I'm Flower! Who are you?
I'm the Cheshire Cat.
Oh, okay. So, in this one, I was trying to reanimate my Sonic and Goku fight animation, but in 3D SFM. And I would have actually done it, but I lost all my progress on it and uploaded what I had to YouTube. And yeah, that destroyed my motivation to work on it, and so I never finished it. New YouTube name. So, this is, let it be known, it was June 30th, 2016, when I changed my name to Genus Entertainment. instead of Anne Marie SCH-76. That's when Genus was born, I guess. And then, PewDiePie was hosting his green screen contest. And so, you know, I was trying to put my special effects to work.
An average ordinary night. Oh god, what is that? Oh no. Why?
He's really short in here.
Whoa, wait, whoa.
I don't like your face, Malcolm. How dare you show your face around these parts, Malcolm? Malcolm, you're dead to me. But first, I must transform.
So Felix goes Super Saiyan, alright.
Holy shit.
Jeez. Okay, so here's that sequel to that tennis video that I mentioned. More special effects stuff. The tennis balls are back. So, and I guess my special effects improved to the point where I could do that. Some weird speed ramping. Okay. Jeez. This hurts on so many levels to watch. I cannot express that enough. This is why they're all unlisted, because I hate watching them. I don't want people to see them. At this point it's revealed that I'm actually inside a video game. And that's why I respawned. Is there anything else? That's it? What's all this? Oh, it's behind the scenes stuff. Okay. So now we're in 2017. This was an interesting year. The whole Undertale content I was just still doing, you know. Okay, let's go back. Model by Magical Pouch of Magic. That's who made this 3D model. So I was trying to practice lip sync. It's out of sync. And that's all I gotta say about it. Let's hop ahead. Okay, so here's the actual Kathy goes yonder, whatever. Don't think the lip sync's that bad. It's just like the body animation looks so jank to me. So it was based off what I think like a comic that was drawn by what? Muffin and Wish Upon a Crane? Unity. We'll get to you in a bit. So, okay, so this was supposed to be a battle animation I was trying to make. Actually, this is not a bad, I did a rotation of the bullet, and so I ninja vanish. She's wondering where I am, and then I attack. And I guess I do like a telekinetic push. And here we are at my most viewed video. Unity. Which I wouldn't be surprised if a whole lot of people watching this came here from this animation. There's a whole lot that I kind of wish that I would have changed. Like the opening shot, I would have probably started it higher. this part, I think, came out okay. Let's see. I liked this part. I think it's probably my second favorite part. My favorite part is about to come up. It's here. The hand-to-hand combat of sorts. And this became my most viewed video I have ever created, and creates all my ad revenue, essentially. Which is okay. I kind of wish that it was another video that got this many views, like probably a more recent video. But I mean, it is what it is. Those are people who helped critique the animation. Without going through every single animation that has come up, I think there's a good way to summarize what's been made. And it's actually in a recent work that I've done within the past month, actually, that will essentially go over a whole lot of animations I've done. In fact, I think now it's a good time to see if I can bring the camera back on. Looks like the camera was charged. So now that we're getting close to the end, I can bring this back, this face. This video I made for class, and I had my mom do the camera work since she's the only person that could help. So it's a short about sort of the cycle that artists go through in motivation, where we, we're just, we're pumping out a lot of work, but we get burnt out, and we have a hard time finding satisfaction in the stuff we make. We have a hard time finding satisfaction in the stuff we make, yes. And so this is a short about that. I'm animating. I'll tell it as it goes. I'm basically animating a thing here, and then in a few moments I'm about to play it back. We also see, since it's digital art, we do a whole lot of the Control-Z. And that's supposed to show, an hour has passed. I play it, and I find that I don't like it. I just don't like how it looks. I mean, and since I don't like how it looks, I have to get up. I have to refine my motivation to make stuff. Or at this point, I see my drawing tablet. I see my drawing tablet, and it reminds me. It's my first drawing tablet, by the way. So that's what the Minecraft stuff was animated on, and it reminds me of, why I make stuff. I like it. I like it, and so I think of all the stuff that I've made throughout these years. This part, the hologram stuff, is from this month, my latest short. So we see some special effects here, some Blender animation I was doing for someone, stuff I did for the Field Museum, Mark's animation, some Ash's animation, and I'd say this whole compilation right here is a good indicator of where I'm at currently in animation, my current skill level. Some of this stuff is old, but I think, I haven't improved that much since then. You know, of course we got Unity in here. That Halloween animation I did like a year or two ago. A Markiplier animation, Mark's animation. So this right here is one of my latest animations. A meme animation, but one of my better ones. And there we have my intro. And so the short continues. And you know, I've refound my motivation. So I restore the project, and yeah. So you made it this far. Stay motivated. Keep getting better. That's basically it. And I guess we can look at.
You think?
And this is my latest
God
animation.
stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created?
And now we're in the present day. The decade is ending, so we're going back into the 20s. I think a good way to finish this off would be to redraw that clip that I mentioned earlier. I'm gonna redraw it, not clean it up too much, but just to show the difference. And yeah, that's basically how much my art style has changed. I've been doing YouTube a long time, and all I want to say is thanks for watching. Bye.